this view. Oh, that breeze feels so nice. Might have to strip down and let it all hang out. Hey, what? Captain, could have warned me. Nearly jumped out of my skin.
You nearly jumped? How do you think I feel? Never would have pegged you for a nudist. Where's HR on this tub? I gotta make a report.
Now hold on, you got it all wrong. Sort of. Not really.
Officer!
Come on, I wasn't gonna do it, not really. Look, I sleep naked. The air's nice today, and it made me want to take a nap is all.
And you just declare your desire to strip out loud? Might paint yourself as a perv to any old passerby.
I did sort of let my guard down. I'll be more careful. Back when I was on another ship, I stripped down to take a nap on deck by accident. Had to explain I was half asleep to iron that out.
Yeah, well, that's one way to put it. Sounds to me like you goofed up.
Even by my standards, I did good with this ship. Did good with this ship.
Masaru, you're a worldly kind of guy. You had any particularly fancy bites in your travels?
Suppose I have, yeah. I do research local delicacies wherever I go.
Oh, so you must have tried some of the classics then, yeah? Like, truffles, and caviar, and... what was that last one? Man, duh! Foie gras! You had that?
Foie gras. On one of my previous boats, we'd usually party after cashing in the loot. The captain always wanted a boatload of foie gras, so that's what he damn well got.
Ho ho! Hey, if you're gonna go big, huh?
We gorged ourselves. Ended up being a mistake, albeit a delicious one. We laid there in the aftermath, suffering the meat sweats. Truly, it was as foul as it gets. A hellscape of bloated men absolutely shimmering with grease.
Damn. This got real grody real fast.
Nothing a little tomato soup couldn't cure, though. Really hit the spot after that. It was a welcome reminder that the simplest flavors can be the most rewarding.
Man, I hear ya. If it were between a mountain of caviar and an Odin stall, I'd take the broth-soaked daikon. Fish eggs be damned.
What's an Odin? It comes in a stall?
Little mobile soup restaurants over in Japan. They're mostly out at night.
Sounds fantastic. I'll have to note that as something to look for when I visit.
No meat sweats either. Odin's a gorge-friendly food, I guarantee you.
Better off following the currents.
A huge flock of seagulls flew right at me earlier. Scared the bejesus out of me. We just steered into their flight path, but I felt like I was about to get eaten.
They've had enough of the chef eating them. Now it's time to eat him. The gull's vengeance is upon you. It was nice knowing you.
They didn't so much as graze me. Besides, seagulls aren't the most flavorful. Not on their own, at least. It's tough work making them taste good. Way more effort than it's worth, honestly.
That's some quitter shit, man. No wonder those feathered freaks are messing with you. You gotta show those beaky bastards who's boss. Dunk them in oil, crisp them up.
And you think that'll send them a message? They're just birds, right?
Buddy, that's for you to figure out. Now rev up those deep fryers on the double.
Captain, this is just about you wanting fried chicken, isn't it?
Maybe.
Even by my standards, I did good with this ship. Nothing like sailing in good...
I think I'm a little out of shape. Might be time for some strength training.
What kind of strength training?
You know, like push-ups, squats, lunges.
Sounds like a slog. Wouldn't some kind of chef-themed workout be more fun?
And what's a chef-themed workout?
I don't know, like benching a tuna or some shit?
Trading a barbell for a bluefin? Sounds like a slippery idea, Captain.
Aw, come on! You're supposed to be a chef! Come into the character!
I didn't become the ship's cook for the love of the role, per se. Hold the phone. I think there were some huge slabs of beef on board. Now, if I did deadlifts with those, that might actually be good training.
You just swapped the fish for slabs of beef. You stole my idea.
Did not. You think this is the first time I've thought about...
You know playing with your food's unsanitary, right? Captain? Masaru?
Right.
As you say, sir.
いい風ですね。には気をつけましょう。
Hey, over there. Looks like a school of fish.
Oh, I bet those suckers taste great. Think you could slice them into otsukuri, Masaru? Ah, Harajiru sounds pretty good too. Oh, there it is. Now I'm salivating.
Otsukuri. Arajiru. Are those dish names or are they places?
Huh? The hell are you talking about? Come on, you're kidding. You've had Arajiru before, right? You're an expert chef, ain't you?
Can't say that I have. I don't know much about Japanese food at all, actually. I've only ever heard it's delicious, so I'm in the market for recipes.
Oh, you don't say.
Outside of sashimi and such, what are some popular Japanese dishes?
Huh, let me think. So there's ramen, right? Then you got Neapolitan. Oh, and Hamburg steak's good too.
Hey, are you pulling my leg? Thought we were talking Japanese food.
No, I ain't pulling your leg. Those are classics. Everyone back home loves that shit. But to be fair, those dishes evolved in Japan. They all came from other countries first.
Right. Culinary evolution. Hadn't considered that. I think of myself as well-traveled, so maybe I can use that experience in my cooking.
There's also washoku, now that I think about it. That's as traditional Japanese as it gets.
Then why didn't you start with that? The hoops I jumped through, I swear.
Steady as she goes.
Say, Captain, how about we have a drink? Just the two of us.
Sure, I could go for a leisurely drink. Let's kick back then.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Come find me when you've got time.
Now what do we have next?
Still blows my mind, Captain. I've been on plenty of boats in my time. But this year's the first one with a Yakuza at the helm.
Can't say that's a surprise. So, you've had yourself all kinds of high seas adventures, huh?
Well, mostly just around Hawaii. Ventured out a little further back when I was a treasure hunter.
Ho ho! Don't that sound nice?
Hey, it behooves a cook to see what the world's got to offer his palate, don't you think? But food isn't the only thing that gets me going. Wanna guess what else?
Give me a break. You ain't exactly what I'd call a tough read. You, my friend, got a weakness for women.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you take me for, man? That's not it at all. I was going to say I like learning about what life is like in different countries around the world.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe my smeller's off. My bad for figuring you wrong there.
Give me a little credit, Captain. I've seen some great stuff, though. Different customs from different parts of the globe. One thing really made a lasting impression, though. Still think about it to this day. I'm talking about the nude beaches they have over in Europe.
You say nude beaches?
You know what those are, right? Or maybe not?
The hell are you jabbering about? Of course I do. Nude beaches are, obviously... They're, you know, those beaches where the sand dunes look like a pair of knockers? You know, like big honking mounds of sand. The kind you want to flop down on and bury your face in. You know, those.
You're taking the term a bit literally, Captain. That's not it. Nude beaches are ones where people can take all their clothes off.
And the cops don't haul them away for showing off the goods?
Well, it's either legal or the authorities look the other way. Depends on the place, but it's no problem.
Damn, ain't that something?
Man, going to those things was a real shock, you know? Up till then, the only breasts I'd seen were my mom's. Suddenly, there were babes everywhere, swimming in the buff like it was no big deal.
Get your story straight, will ya? Thought you said a minute ago you weren't a skirt-chasing hound dog.
Hey, there were just as many old guys there as pretty women. They were just as naked, too.
Well, it's true what they say anyhow. The more you travel, the more interesting places you find. Sounds to me like you found your share, Masaru.
Naturally, I'd like to visit Japan sometime, too. They have those, hostess clubs there, right? Where a whole bunch of girls come drink with you for a cool 100 or so?
Maybe the cheap ones will run you that much. But yeah, sure, we got those.
There's also girls' bars, cosplay bars. Let's see, what was that other thing?
So you do want to lift every skirt in town?
Sugar daddy dating, that's it. Man, Japan is the best. Living there would be a dream come true.
Pretty in the know for a guy who's never been. But take it from me, Japan's got other cool shit going for it too. Like, for instance... Ever hear the phrase, moe moe kyun?
Nope, can't say I have. What's it mean?
It's a spell that makes your food extra tasty.
Get real. The dark arts can't replace a trusty cook. No way that's a thing.
It's a thing at maid cafes, I'll tell you that.
Maid cafes? You mean where girls in maid outfits tell you, "Welcome home, master"? Those?
Those. Order some momu rice, and they'll come out in the getup and say the little spell all cute-like and shit. They sing to the plate like, "Be delicious, I command you. Be delicious, I command you. Moe moe kyun."
Damn, that sounds amazing. Now there's no excuse. I've gotta go.
Yeah, I reckon it's worth heading that way, at least the once.
So what else they got there?
What else? Nights brighter than days. Drunks stumbling through them. Tattered up Yakuza every which way you look. Get yourself out of the city, you got temples, shrines, quiet places. Once a year, the whole joint's covered in little cherry petals. Real pretty. Then you got your Chinese food, Japanese food, Italian. Enough tasty spots to keep you fat and happy for life. Yes, if I had to sum it up, Japan's the kind of place where if you want it, it's waiting for you to come and get it.
Damn, listen to you. You got some real pride in your country, huh, Captain?
Yeah, I suppose so. Feeling some memories come loose the more I jaw about it.
Then it's settled. Let's you and me go to Japan together someday. Who knows? Showing me around might even rehab your memory a bit.
Can do. I owe you a hell of a lot. That's really all you're asking? I'm making out like a bandit here.
Well said as always, Captain.
And keep up the good work, eh, Masaru? I'll be counting on you out there.
I won't let you down.